She's coming apart. She's coming apart. And yeah, we're getting there. Pulled the battery out, pulled the airbox out, taking the radiator off, drained the coolant, and we are soon to be at the engine. So yeah, sweet.
Good news, got the exhaust off. It's fucking minging. Look at the state of it. It's also choked up, so we're going to bore that out to its original size. You can't see anything. Hang on, there you go. Oh, look at that. So once we increase the size of the orifice, we'll penetrate deeper. You know, it's my kind of girls' night in, a load of latex gloves and oil. Ooh. So we've surmised that the piston's actually alright-ish, Nick, although we put a new one in. The barrel's actually rogered. It's got like nailable grooves up the thrust surface of it. So that's going in the bin. The head's tidy enough, so that will just be cleaned up and obviously skimmed within an inch of its life to give us, you know, the extra brake we need to catch up with 44 teeth. And that's it, really. Pretty cheap, pretty easy. Could be worse.
Yeah, no up and down plane in the conrod, so the big end bearing's good.
So we can throw a rag on it, buy some stuff, and come back to it. Lovely.
Yeah. Fine. It's a bit like Christmas come early. It's a box within a box. So I'll run you through what we've got over here first. We've got full top end rebuild gaskets. We've got front brake master cylinder rebuild kit. We've got a spark plug. We've got new valve stem seals, collets, and I think there's a coil in there. Here we've got a brand spanking new barrel.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, baby.
Mate, it's nice. Well, of course it is.
Not very evident, the cross hatching on it. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. It's weird because it isn't knicker sealed.
Stock. AAP.
Nice.
Get it on.
Nice.
Lovely jubbly.
But yeah, it's not got a knicker seal on it. It's like a insert, isn't it? It's the steel insert.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a piston.
And the piston. So I don't think this is OEM.
Nah, I mean,
because the OEM one was about the same price, like a couple quid cheaper, but no rings or anything. Cam chain. Had no rings or gudgeon pin or clips, so.
Yeah, keep the old
Top Pro, never heard of them.
Sonic. I trust that.
Why has it got Arabian writing on
The
it?
size of that. It's not Arabian. I don't think. It's a form of Japanese. Oh, the piston rings.
Cool. El pistone.
The alarms me how they always ship these loose in a box. You can just rattle around.
Oh, there's nothing to it. If the rings were on it or something, you'd understand. But yeah.
So Honda sent my CRF one, and it's just like, is this? It's just in a box like loose.
It's so tiny.
Oh, it's so shiny.
It's tiny.
How cute is that?
Oh
It's
yeah.
got a rough finish.
That is strange.
Beautiful. I'm going to keep the old one on my desk.
Yeah, it's a good piece, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Sweet. Crack on. Just like, couldn't be going any better, really.
Don't make it fat.
So the new cylinder's on. We've got the piston in, got gudgeon pin in, circlips in, rings in.
Have a look at me porting job.
Oh, look at his port.
Have a look at me port.
Look at his hole.
Look at.
Oh, port.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got rid of all the snot and shit.
He's lapped the valves.
Oh yeah. Valves lapped, head skimmed,
Head skimmed.
decarbed. No more
We've got
coke in there.
the valves in with the springs,
Yeah.
new collets, new valve stem seals.
Polished all the coke off the back of the valves. Oh, mate, there's brakes for days in it.
Brakes for days.
Brakes for days.
How-
We're going to go from like 7 to 7.5 brakes.
So, and we're going to dyno this by our sensation that we feel.
Feel.
Yeah, just by
Feel
feel.
it.
So if we say it's 5 ponies, it's 5 ponies, right?
5 ponies a pony.
Fucking hell,
I've just bought some HRC stickers as well.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Just to be on the safe side.
HRC Racing. We're well on our way. We had a few issues. The cam chain had come off the crank gear, so we had to take everything off and then put it all back on. But where would the fun be if we didn't have to do that, eh?
Yeah.
So it's back on now. It's all torqued down, the nuts, and Ryan's just rechecking the valve clearances because we've lapped the valves.
So 9mm spanner.
Yep. But yeah, the gasket set was a genuine gasket set from WeMotor for 20 quid. Can't complain.
Can you do the thing? I'll also do the thing.
This is how you do the valve clearances, kids.
Hey, cool cats and kittens.
Got a load of shit on there now. Viewer's discretion is advised.
How does that feel now?
Feel less. Feel less. That's... Yeah, perfect. Nice. Yeah. Most of it's all back together now. Batteries back on, tanks back on, oil's in, spark plugs on, coils on, throttle body's on, but we don't seem to be having any fuel going, so we don't know if it's this new throttle body that we've got. It's got a dodgy injector, or the wiring's an issue, or the plug's an issue, but it's a lot of vroom 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 and not a lot of blum 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 blum.
Bimbos and bananas. On today's episode I'm going to stick these new beautifully fresh sticky rubber tyres on the CBR. Henry's bag of shit is here. She's taken it to a track day, so he thinks he's got nice cool looking tyres even though he rides like a nonce. This exhaust here is actually coming back home with me to be refurbished, and I'm going to make this look really pretty. Believe it or not, it looks like it came out of the bottom of an ocean, but this is going to be fucking banging by the time I'm done with it. So fucking hell, you can hear it rattling inside. I'm going to make that quieter, prettier, and more sexier on another bike. That video is pending. It's going to be a short and sweet one today. So the lighting's pretty poor in here. This is the two wheels. The rear here, this is the cush drive side with the sort of rubbers. That's the cush drive with the sprocket that goes on the chain. So this is the orientation in the bike, and you'll see here the direction of rotation arrow is currently pointing in the reverse direction. Cambridge motorcycles have kindly put this wheel on backwards, which is just an unforgivably mongoloid, cross-eyed, web-fingered mistake to make, especially as the guy who put this on reminisced about having this bike and we rated it and blah blah blah, so he's aware of it. It's just one of those mistakes that happens, and you can tell why they think it's spun in the sort of, but yeah, whatever, let's not go into details. It's a shit mistake that's wasted us more time, so we're now going to go back there, get this done again and start from scratch. A frustrating day, but just gonna head back home, drink beer, be happy, and not worry about it too much. Fucking hell. Peace. Right, okay, I'm gonna just ask you to act as if you're not on film. I mean, it's obviously not your first time. These are my lovely helpers. I'm just gonna, right, I need to get a disc in here. There's some mongoloid has squeezed the brick. Right, we're going to give this another go.
How high?
Positions? Not actually that high. You went too high last time. Lift that up and just see how we go. Okay. Hold on. I think we've done it.
Drop? To be fair, I feel like at the end we're not pumping much anymore.
Fist bumps. Smashed it.
You're
So
welcome.
proud of you guys. Woo! Good job, team. That was all me.
Oh, what's up, YouTube? So we are at an undisclosed location in Cambridgeshire, our official secret testing ground, and yeah, the bike is finished. It's fully rebuilt. It's had the new piston cylinder. Obviously all the valve clearance has been checked. It's got new valve stem seals, new collets, new everything really, apart from the bottom end. We've got the new slicks on it. It's got a new race radiator on it, and yeah, we've done loads of bits and bobs. So it's a sort of day of proving out today. Scrubbing the tyres in, bedding the rings in. I'm here with Alex, who's already made guest appearances on the channel before. Shout out Alex. And he's just doing a little run around on it now. It's going easy on it at the minute. Set the tyre pressures up, and yeah, he is over there just slowly going around at the minute. The only thing yet to still come is the chain and sprockets. We're going to the 415 pitch and the massive rear sprocket. and that's going to set us up for Teesside, which is this weekend coming. So in a week's time, we're going to Teesside for the next round. So we did the 24, and now this is the next one at Teesside, which is the it's a 4-hour endurance. So Ryan and I should be doing that one ourselves, and hopefully just do half-hour stints and get through it. We've also changed the injector on the bike, the throttle body on the bike, so it really is a lot of new stuff on there. It's got a brand new injector in it, and hopefully we're just trying to get rid of the issues that we were having before, where it was cutting out power after about an hour of riding. So once we've bedded the bike in, we'll go do some hot laps and maybe go for about an hour and then head off after. So yeah, mint. Yeah, I forgot to mention, so Ryan's also gone to town on the head, so he's ported it all out. There was a load of dodgy exhaust crap on the header, so he's filed that all down, machined it all out so that the exhaust is nice and clear now. He's ported the exhaust and the intake port on the head, and he's also skimmed about 15 centimeters off the head, so that should up the old compression a little bit, I reckon, and gain him a few more ponies. So we'll see how she feels today. Hopefully have a little bit more top end, but yeah, nice. Gonna try and get some shots of Alex in motion. So that corner down there is a bit brutal at the minute. Should probably move that concrete block out of the way. Trying to teach him to bit of movement on the bike, start moving his body around. Yeah, not quite enough yet. Not quite enough. Look at that. fucking button?
It's on the left.